mean, we'll just keep going back and forth and we'll see how long that lasts. First, I want to say happy full moon night. Because, yeah, I'm excited. I love full moons. I got into the witchy stuff after my divorce, so I take my empty bottles of wine and rinse them out and fill them with moon water and charge them. And yeah, I really like it. It's exciting for me. Something I look forward to because that'll never leave. It has to come once a month. So with that being said, I come up here and once I get done and right before, I think in my head I'm like, I got all this stuff I'm going to say. It's going to it's going to flow flawlessly. It's going to be great. And then I come up here and I forget what I'm even talking about. Let's see. So I like the witchy stuff, and I also smoke marijuana, and I really like that. It's like a medicine to me. I ran out like 2 weeks ago because I'm a single mom, so like sometimes I gotta do without. But really I can't, because after like day 3 of not having it, I was seriously starting to feel depressed. And then I remembered I rolled a joint to come here, or rolled a blunt to come here, and it broke. So it was really sad, but I had 2 other ones, so it was fine for that night. But then I was broke, and I remembered this, and I was like, fuck yeah, I still got some weed at home. So I went home and I, pulled it apart, and I had a couple hits, and it made me feel so much better. And I do it also. I know people are like, yeah, I do it on, Friday nights or when I'm away from the kids and stuff. But like I said, I do it for medicine, so I do smoke when my kids are home with me. But it makes me become a better parent. I don't yell at them as much. I'm not as strict. I'm kind of like, yeah, this is cool. We'll just relax about it. My son Evan, on the other hand, is not like that. He's like me, sober all the time. And that's annoying as fuck. Okay, so like if you have kids, it kind of sucks because they're little yous that you didn't even know you annoy people like that until they're born, and you're like, oh my god, if that's how I sound to other people, I am so sorry. I've gotten fired from a daycare job because apparently my voice is too deep, and I was like scaring the kids. They thought they were constantly getting yelled at, even though I'm my shirt says like, what does it say? Oh yeah, radiate positivity. And so like I'm all happy. Okay, I'm not trying to be mad, but my voice sounds differently, I guess. So whatever. It wasn't my place anyways because I have kids and I do not want to spend 8 hours with them. That's for sure. That's why they go to school. That's why we switched to a church school during the pandemic because they were the only school that would do it in person. So we were like, yeah. You're going to go there because I'm not doing the stay at home, like try to parent you on the laptop. I don't even know how to work a laptop. And I'm supposed to teach you, the alphabet and like to read and stuff. I realized I can't teach somebody how to read. I just know how to read. Okay? So like my son is sitting at home doing his homework and he's like, it's half. Just say the word, it's half. And I don't know how to explain it because then he'll be stuck and I'm like, planet. That's it. I don't know, like that's just how it goes. And he's like, well, why is that not a sound? And I'm like, because it's not planet. Like I don't make the rules, my guy. It's just planet, okay? So like just go with it and just memorize that word, I guess. So I'm glad that they go to that school because otherwise my kids, I'd still be dressing them and reading them their books, and they wouldn't know anything. So thank God for those teachers. They really should be getting paid a whole hell of a lot more, okay? Honestly, if we're going to do something, stay by the teachers, because talk to. And a lot of them have families, so they go home to do more schoolwork for the class along with their kids. It's ridiculous. I would never do it. Yeah, I'm so thankful for them. So my son, I was going to say, with his tone, he's always yelling at me. And I don't like it. And I keep trying to explain it to him, like, hey, like, just relax about it. Like, just chill, okay? Just tell me about the weather. And he's like, well, Mom, I seen it at YouTube, okay? And I'm like, oh, why couldn't you just said, I seen it on YouTube, Mom? Like, why does it have to be a bold statement like that? He's so dramatic. And then he wants to play with me. Now, you guys, I'm going to complain about my kid, but I love my kids dearly. I really do. They are the best thing in the whole world. So that was just like a full disclosure. I do love my kids. But so he'll be like, Mom, do you want to play? And at first we used to do figurines. Okay, cool. My kids love dinosaurs and animals. If you don't have those things to talk about, do not talk to my kids. You will lose their interest in 30 seconds. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, I'm a Brachiosaurus. Hey, what's up, T-Rex? And he's like, Mom, they don't talk. We're playing imaginary. They can do whatever the fuck I want them to do, okay? So like, yeah, mine talks. Like, does yours not talk? Fine, I'll just talk to myself. Like, fuck you. And he's like, no, Mom, they never talked. I said, well, Evan, they're dead, technically. I said, so really, should we be replaying dinosaurs? Like, if we're gonna be real, I think we should just cut these bitches out then. And he was like, well, no, we're just pretending. And I was like, if we're pretending, so he's gonna be a producer, because he likes to tell me what to do all the time. I'm doing everything wrong. And so now he's resorted to wanting to be the raptor. He wants to be played. He says, hey, Mom, will you play raptors with me? I said, sure, honey, what do I do? He said, you train me. Okay. I've never taken a class on how to train a raptor. I don't know what that entails. So I guess, like, I threw a sheep out, and you should go try to find it in the house. Like, let me know when that's found. And so he'll, like, run around the house, and he's like, okay, I found it. And I was like, I don't think so. I think that was wrong. You should go try to find another one. And he just keeps doing that. Or the other day, he goes, I know you're standing up, but I'm going to ignore you. We're driving in the van, and he goes, hey, Mom, I want to play mouse when we get home. Okay, honey, how do I play mouse? And he goes, I'm going to run around the house, and if you see me, you have to be scared and be like, shoo, 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 shoo. I said, so that's the kind of entertainment, like that's the moments that you want with me right now, right? So when you're turned 27, you can be like, remember, Mom, we used to play mouse in the house. You got that? Like, oh, man, I do love them, and thank you so much for coming out here. To the people who came out, if you guys were smoking cigarettes and you came out and you asked me if I was good, and I said not really, I was being completely honest. It wasn't a joke. So, thanks.